Okay, Euro Aussie stuck in this zone here, but doesn't really want to break lower yet. So, couple things with this. So I do think that this is going to turn around eventually. We'll see how this week closes. Obviously, there's still a couple days left. 3 days. You got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for this candle to close, but if we zoom out on these time frames, I mean, it's in a high wick zone here, so we don't really know much about this pair right now, but what I can tell you is that the monthly range, so monthly range is about 600 pips, and so right now it's only about 150 pips away. Actually, if you go off this line here, it's less than 100 pips of range left in the month, so that's actually a good sign that this might sell off soon. So what I mean by that is, if you look on a monthly average, this pair moves about 600 pips. So and it's already done just over 500, about 507. So it's within 100 pips of range between the entire monthly move being overextended, which I mean it can do, but generally it doesn't, or if it does, it's relatively close. So it might do like 620 pips this month, you know. So this 169.5 level, 170, which is very, very like it's a whole number and it's a very significant number. I'm sure if we dial back some history, you'll see 170. Yeah, price was rejected back then too. So I'm looking forward to this selling off a bit. It's definitely not ready yet, but you can see yesterday's candle, this bit of a hammer candle here through this zone, rejected. So, but it is creating, it is making higher lows, right? You can see this wick is higher than this one, and this one is even higher than this one. So I think between yesterday and today, this little area here, so you can see it on the daily here, it doesn't want to go above this area, but it doesn't want to go below this area, and this kind of tells a story. So like price came into this zone, and then you have this candle which pulled back out of this zone and rejected, came back up, and it looks so like as of this candle you're like, oh, it's going to go up, and then you have this huge candle, pulls right back. So we'll see how today closes, but there's a couple mini zones here that we got to be mindful of. So there's this upper area here, and then this lower area. So this lower, I'm actually going to extend this a little bit. Probably just keep these in here. So there's this lower area here. And so if price breaks this lower area, then I mean you're kind of looking at a possible short scenario. Granted, it would be very counter trend trading. I mean, price is still way above this daily moving average. It is super bullish still, but I just have a feeling that this is putting in supports, but I think it's running out of steam. So as soon as it runs out of steam and then breaks these supports that it's put in, I think after this support there's not much down until like here, and then by then you're looking at some serious bearish momentum, and trend changing. So I would obviously wait. There's no trade set up here for right now. Price has to break this zone, and then we'll consider something. No rush. There's plenty of other pairs to trade. We're just going to see how this shapes up. We'll see how today closes. I mean, maybe today completely rejects too. So then we might even be looking for a position sooner than I thought. So yeah, just have to wait and see how this closes. Yesterday's close is really iffy. So like I wouldn't be considering a short on this anytime soon if I didn't see yesterday's close like this huge candle that just heavily rejected. We came all the way up to like 168.5 pretty much, and then pulled all the way back and closed almost 100 pips down. So from its from the high of the day kind of thing. So yeah, we're gonna wait on Euro Aussie and just see what it does here, and then we'll set up a position maybe, possibly right back down to the monthly low, something like that actually, because we can use this little zone here as a buffer, especially because like once price breaks this little zone here, then yeah, we can use it to protect us. and look for a short position. And then, I mean, if price doesn't go any higher, then technically we have an extra 100 pips of monthly range, and we could add it to the bottom here. So our range could be 162.5, which would put us right in this middle of the zone, which I would really like to do. So that's kind of what's shaping up here. Gonna have to wait a little bit for a Euro Aussie to set up though, and break these zones a little bit. No rush. We'll just wait for it. We'll wait for the bullish momentum to die down, and then the bears to come in and start selling this off, and then we'll target this. But all in good time. Might take a couple days. So yeah, no worries. We'll just wait it out. So that's Euro Aussie.